Okay, now we've established the first step. That is rapport building. Now we need to go into needs identification. That alone is the single most important step. It's critical to establish not only the long-term customer relationship, but how can I offer a service or product without understanding the needs? Remember, it's about the buyer that we learned in Module 2. We need to understand the buyer. How does that happen? It happens through asking questions and then, most importantly, listening. And that's an important concept, this thing, because the average person only they only listen 30% of the time, which means that if I hear you talking, I'm only hearing 30% of what you're saying. So if we practice the act of listening, it will allow us to learn more. A little tip, I don't want to jump the gun, but a little tip before we get into the other modules. I call it the 3-to-1. What that means is that I ask 3 questions before I answer. I ask you a question, you give me an answer, but I don't respond. I ask you another question based on your answer, and I ask a third one. And what it does, it forces me to actively listen. It also shows that I'm empathetic to your needs and I understand you, which parlays into more rapport building and a better understanding. Ultimately, what ends up happening is you have a buying experience as opposed to a selling experience.